Hi Sagittarius, this is your reading for November 2018. This is just a general reading, so it can be in regards to any area of your life. I'm using the Gilded Tarot, I'm using the Psychic Tarot by Holland, and Whispers of Love by Hartfield. Now, Sag, the card you've got at the centre that is a bit of a challenge this month, we've got the Four of Cups here. Now, this is that kind of blah, bored, emotionally unfulfilled type of feeling. And the thing is, the thing with the Four of Cups is something's being offered here, but, you know, we're feeling reluctant to accept it. Or, you know, it's not quite what we're looking for, not quite what we want. Now, the thing is, to get to the Four of Cups, we had to have come, obviously, from the Three of Cups. Now, the Three of Cups, aside from celebrations and that type of thing, it does talk about our friendships, you know, our social network. But in regards to relationships, sometimes the Three of Cups, although we haven't got it here, but as I said, to get to the Four, we had to have come from the Three. When we're talking about relationships, the Three of Cups can often talk about two people in a relationship, and one of them kind of decides or feels that they're better off as friends. So then we can get that Four of Cups where, you know, if that is the situation for you, that maybe, you know, this friendship that's being offered is not what you're looking for, because for you, you wanted something more. But obviously it can go vice versa. Now, that's not going to be for all of you, that message, but it could be for some of you. But the Four of Cups, if that's not what it's talking about for you, then as I said, it's that feeling of feeling in an emotional kind of funk, if you like. But be careful, because again, although it's not on the table, after the Four of Cups comes that Five of Cups, where we're dealing then with regret. You know, regret that maybe we should have accepted something and we didn't. Now, with the past coming through, we have the Death card. So the Death card is about endings and new beginnings. So something needing to end, so something new can come through for you. But you know, it can also talk about change and transformation. So something needing to change, or maybe you needing to accept that something has to change here. It can't stay the same way. The present, we have Judgment. Now, Judgment can be a card of resurrecting something, okay? Something that we thought was done and finished. So, you know, if the Death card is showing up to say that there's already been an ending, okay, that this Death card's not coming through still because something needs to end, but it's coming through because something has come to an end, and it's left you in this energy of the Four of Cups with Judgment there. Maybe something here can get resurrected. But also the Judgment card can be a card about, you know, harshly judging somebody. You know, have you, you know, been judging somebody else? Or, you know, do you feel that you've been harshly judged? In your advice position, we have the Star card. Now, the Star card is a card about healing. Maybe there is a relationship here. It doesn't have to be a personal one, but maybe there is a relationship here that needs to be healed. But also it could be that you need to go through a healing process, especially if, you know, you're feeling in any way sad regarding something that's coming to an end or has come to an end. But the star card also, you know, it is that wish upon a star. It is about, you know, remaining hopeful and keeping that faith there that everything can work out. Now, how others are viewing you, you have the Empress. Now, the Empress is a fantastic card. She is the creator. You know, it can talk about emotional and material abundance, the birth of something new here. But, you know, and this is how others are viewing you, Sag, that, you know, they see you wanting to start something new or create something new. But at the same time, with that Four of Cups there, something's being offered to you, and, you know, there's this energy about you that you're not wanting to accept it, or, you know, you're feeling hesitant about accepting it, or maybe you're just feeling as though it's not going to bring you what you want, but that doesn't have to be the case. Now, in your hopes and fears, we have the Ten of Wands. So this is, yes, carrying a lot of responsibilities. You know, are you fearing that if you start something new here, that you're going to feel weighed down, that, you know, it is going to create more responsibilities for you, and that's something that you're feeling fearful or hesitant about? But also the Ten of Wands, as I said, can be about carrying burdens here. You know, are you carrying a burden around? You know, if you're the one that's been harshly judging somebody else, that can create a burden. Now, moving down, we do have the Nine of Cups. So this is wish fulfillment, you know, in the minor, and wanting wish fulfillment. But what is it, Sag, that's going to bring that energy to you? What is it that you're wanting? Because, you know, as I said, you're in this Four of Cups type of energy. So what is it that you're looking for? What is it that you are searching for here? And, you know, the thing as well I want to say with that Nine of Cups, a cautionary message there, is be careful what you wish for sometimes, because sometimes when we get what it is we think we want, we can then sometimes realize that we didn't actually want it. So be careful there with that Nine of Cups. But also, the Nine of Cups can be a card about gloating, okay? So again, is there this energy there, Sag, where, you know, there's an element of gloating, either from your side or somebody else's. Now, the next card you got is the Ten of Swords. And this is painful energy. Now, it can be a card of feeling extremely let down by somebody, feeling stabbed in the back. It can be about, you know, harsh communication. It could be about, you know, horrible gossip, if you like. Because that's what I feel this could be talking about here, this Ten of Swords, where somebody, you know, has maybe been saying horrible things or bad things about another person. Now, whether that's from you, or whether that is coming from somebody else about you. And that could be why we've got that Judgment card there. As I said, somebody making harsh judgments about somebody else. The next card you've got is the Knight of Swords. And, you know, he's the quickest knight. He comes charging in with communication. And it is very possible that that Knight of Swords is why we have that Ten of Swords, in the sense that, you know, we're talking about somebody that's come in and said some very harsh words, and I think has made a judgment on somebody else. The last card you got is the King of Swords. Now, he is very direct in his approach. He doesn't mince his words. He always, you know, he's looking for the truth. He speaks his truth. So it could be that this is the person you've been dealing with. If that's the case, it could be an air sign. It doesn't have to be. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It could be your energy though, Sag. Now, the card at the bottom of the deck, you've got the Moon card. And the Moon card, you know, it talks about things that we can't see. Things that are hidden from us. It can touch on fear, hesitancy. But, you know, in your case, Sag, here, I think the Moon card is talking about this situation where I think there's either been harsh judgment or, you know, horrible things have been said, gossip, you know, nasty communication has been said by somebody, and, you know, eventually it will come out what's been going on, who said what. It's kind of a mixed bag for me, this, Sag, because, you know, I picked up at the beginning this energy, as I said, with the Four of Cups, of something being offered to you and you not wanting it. Something new coming through with that Empress. But then I'm picking up this energy here, as I said, with this harsh communication. Now, your card from the Psychic Tarot is deception and envy. Okay, now that would tie in very much with what I've been feeling with that Ten of Swords and the Judgment card. Now, I'm going to find the passage in the book about this card, and I'm going to read you a little bit from the book. To be forewarned is to be forearmed. This card comes at a time when individuals or conditions aren't what they appear to be. How well do you really know the people around you? Are they telling you everything you need to know? In business, make sure you gather all the necessary information so that you are aware of and understand all the facts before continuing. You've worked hard. Don't let others take from you what is rightly yours. Unfortunately, some people may be envious of your accomplishments. This card also represents a time of sudden and unexpected changes, or when plans that you're undertaking may not turn out exactly the way you envisaged. Have a plan B as a fallback to prevent future problems. Use this card as a reminder to be prepared. It's better to be safe than sorry. So, you know, Sag, it may very well be that there is somebody around you here that, as the book says, you know, that may be envious of you. There could be an element of deceit from somebody. If that Nine of Cups, you know, if something good has come through for you already, okay, and, you know, for you, you feel that you've got your wish fulfillment, then, you know, my only kind of advisory message here is to try not to gloat too much about it, because somebody around you, obviously is envious or is not happy for your success. Now, the card from Whispers of Love is be willing to express love. When we express love, we begin to receive more love. So, you know, maybe that, because these Whispers of Love don't have to link in with the reading, okay, so that can just be a separate message for you. But it could touch on, as I said, this gloating, where, you know, it may not be in your best interest to fall into that trap of gloating too much, and it may be that you need to express a bit more love and maybe a bit more understanding in order to get that back. But as I said, there's somebody around you. If it's not you, Sag, in regards to somebody else, then it's somebody else coming through with this envy and this deception, because that Ten of Swords and that Judgment card, you know, for me, are both very much linked with that message from the Psychic Tarot. Okay, Sag, that is your reading. Thank you so much and take care. Bye.